What is up, you guys? It is Christina from the Pink Pixie Dust, and I'm finally back at the parks here for Oogie Boogie Bash. Tonight is actually the first night, so we're gonna grab all the treats, have so much fun at DCA, so come along with me and let's check it out. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite times of the year because it's still warm outside, everyone's back in school, and I'm such a homebody, so I just love like curling up in my favorite PJs with a PSL because I'm basic like that. So I love the Halloween time, and I love just all the Halloween vibes here at the park. Disney goes all out for Halloween, so if you're trying to figure out like when's the best time for you to come to the park, honestly, it would be either Halloween or Christmas. So I'm dressed up as Tigger, so I'm just gonna show you guys real quick. It's so hot right now, I'm like sweating in this freaking costume. And hold on 1 second. Oh my God, so it is so big. See, this would definitely help me out when it gets like really, really cold, but I swear it's gotta be like 80 degrees right now. I'm like wearing leggings, but I think I might actually take them off just because it's so hot. Like I'm sweating my face off. This glitter is all gonna come off my face. Okay, so I literally changed out of my leggings and I feel so much better. I can't believe how warm it is. I mean, no complaints for sure. It's just, I was not prepared because I get cold so easily. So I always usually carry an extra shirt, and I wore the leggings thinking that it would just keep me warm. But so much has happened since I got here. So I got here at 5 o'clock, and I thought that there would be a little bit longer of a wait to get inside of DCA, but it actually went by super fast. Like security took me maybe around 15 minutes. And then to get into DCA, it took me about another, maybe like, not even like 10 minutes. It was actually really, really quick. Surprising because it is the first night of Oogie Boogie Bash. So I thought like, oh my God, it's gonna be such a long wait, but it actually wasn't that bad. So far, you won't believe what I got myself into. So a couple of weeks ago, Disney launched this really adorable pink Minnie ghost collection, and I was so bummed. I like missed out on the whole thing. So I just didn't get anything from the collection. I got one t-shirt. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to just find maybe the ears or the sweatshirt or something. So I walked into Elias & Co. and literally within the first 5 minutes of me being in there, I noticed the ears behind the register. So then I asked a cast member, I was like, how do I get them? And she was like, you gotta wait in line. So I'm waiting in line, and then this other cast member comes up to me and she's like, oh, you know that there's mobile checkout? And I was like, yeah, but I want the Minnie ghost ears, and I think you can only get them from behind the register. And she said, yeah, but you can just tell them at mobile checkout that that's what you want, and they'll just give it to you. And I was like, what? So I go to mobile checkout, and then, hold on. I got them. Oh my God, within literally like a few minutes of me being inside of DCA. My whole thing was like, you know, let's kind of scope everything out. Let me sit down and take a look at the map. I hope you guys can hear me. The music is so loud right now. So I just walked in just kind of not really expecting anything, then there they were. So I got them. And then Mickey and Donald were doing a meet and greet from Kingdom Hearts, and so I was like, well, have to go see Mickey and Donald because I love Kingdom Hearts. So did that, already did a treat trail by Radiator Springs Racers, so I feel like I'm already like doing so good. I think this is a meet and greet. I don't think this is a treat trail, but it's the Sanderson sisters, and it's Minnie, Daisy, and Clarabelle, and they just look so cute. But you guys, this line is just too long. And so that's the thing, is whenever you do these Disneyland After Dark events, you really have to be careful with your time, and you've got to kind of pick and choose, you know? Like I definitely want to see Oogie Boogie. I didn't get a chance to do the Judge Doom treat trail last year, so I really want to do that. Checking out some merch real quick, and I have not seen this backpack, but it's clearly for the Disneyland 70th, and it is so beautiful. Oh, do I need another Loungefly, you guys? I love it. Okay, stop. Look how cute this sweatshirt is. It says pumpkin spice and everything nice. It's got Chip and Dale, Mickey, Minnie, and of course the classic little Mickey pumpkin. This is so up my alley. Part of me really wants to do it. It's really soft on the inside too, which I love. But I just have so many sweatshirts. I'm like, do I need another sweatshirt? Although this is so cute. Like, honestly, Disney is killing it with their Halloween merch this year. And I was chatting with a couple of cast members and they were saying the same thing, that the Halloween merch this year is like off the charts. Are you freaking serious? These three are just such icons. Like, look at Daisy. Oh my gosh, I love Nightmare Before Christmas is still one of my favorite movies of all time, and I just love all of the detail on this shirt. I feel like it's really easy to skimp out on the details of this type of shirt, but it's really soft, and the screen printing feels like it's really well done. And I just love this scene of Jack singing his I Wish song. It's just so beautiful, magical, and spooky. This is a great way I can show you guys kind of all of the Halloween merch that's cracking this year. So here is the sweatshirt that's been popular, I've heard. And I feel like these Mickey pumpkin ears always make a reappearance every year. They kind of do a different twist on it every year. These are cute, but I remember liking last year's a little bit more because they were a little bit puffier. Like, these seem a little smaller, to be honest with you. You got your little Mickey candy bucket. What's it called? Candy bucket? Trick-or-treating bucket? This is a really cool shirt. I actually love like the Goofy pumpkins on here and the Donald pumpkins. They're really cute. And oh, you got Mickey and Minnie, and it's really soft too. I love anything Mickey pumpkin, and this is just adorable. It's kind of like this like rubbery material. Oh my god, these are the cutest Crocs ever, but like these little ones. Like, I think kids that wear Crocs are so cute. Like, if an adult wore these, I don't know. I am just not a big fan of Crocs. But these are so adorable. Like, for a little kid, I would totally buy these for my kid. Pick your poison. This is so cool. How do you even decide? They're like three of the most iconic Disney villains ever. What would you guys choose? I mean, okay, let's break it down. So the evil queen is about to turn herself into the hag, which ultimately gives Snow White the poison apple. Ursula turns Ariel into a human, and then Maleficent, does she ever have a cauldron in Sleeping Beauty? I actually don't remember her ever being in front of a cauldron. So she is getting a disqualification from me because when does she have a cauldron? The evil queen, I mean, turning herself into a hag, like whatever. I think it goes to Ursula, honestly, because she turned a mermaid into a human. Like, that's pretty rad. How many Disney villains do you know that could do that? Like, the evil queen probably could do that too, but she made herself a hag, so I give it to Ursula. And I just wanted to show you guys these orange ears that just came out too. I feel like they look so cute with the sweatshirt. I mean, I think that's why they're like literally right next to each other, but so cute. I love that texture. So there's also a matching Loungefly, which I don't see the Loungefly around here, but that's probably a good thing because I need to put this away. Like I said, there's always something going on. So I stopped by to get my little magic key keepsake, and it's a set of 3 buttons, and they're just so cute. It's lock, shock, and barrel. And it's fun. I love collecting these pins. They're becoming so popular now. I got a couple of pins. I went to go see the Backstreet Boys in Vegas a couple weeks ago, and one of the things that I got merch-wise was a set of pins. And now I have all these pins, and I'm like, I guess I'm just going right back to the 90s. So my food is actually ready. I can't believe it's already 7:20. The time is going by so fast. I feel like there's just always something to look at too, you know, so it's really easy to get distracted. So we're gonna make our way over to the Hollywood backlot at Award Wieners because that's where my food order is. And your girl is so hungry. I'm literally just eating all the candy in my bag right now. I'm like, I'm so hungry. But that's probably why they don't do as many food items for Oogie Boogie Bash. I was trying to figure out, like, how come they don't do as much food? But then I was like, you know what? It's probably because there's so much candy. People are just eating all the candy. They're, like, not buying as much food. So I was like, maybe that's why. I mean, I'm still into buying the food. I'm not trying to have an all-candy diet. What do I look like, Oogie Boogie? I'm Oogie Boogie Man. This is where we're picking up our food. And this is where the parade is. So maybe we'll be able to do both. We can eat and watch the parade. How nice. I just love these magic moments where you can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I was an econ major, so I am all about efficiency. And this is efficiency at its finest. Oh my God, literally change of plans. They ran out of the zipper. so I had to cancel my order. I literally saw a cart that had the sipper too. So it's like, oh my God, I literally could have gotten it, but I thought because I mobile ordered it that it would be there. So I see the cart, so I'm literally gonna like beeline it over there because I could possibly get the sipper and still catch the parade.
Travel quickly, cross the bridge. Don't look back, do not delay. If the headless horseman gets you, you won't see another day. You dying to join them?
Let us all come true. Ghosts and ghouls in the night, summon forth your screams of fright. Look, you fools, the potion is ready. All among you shall drink the great creatures come alive.
On the cauldron they unite, shouting curses.
Well, it's Halloween again. You poor unfortunate souls.
How cool was the parade? I love that Halloween song. It just totally gets me into the mood and the vibe of the Halloween season. So I was not able to locate the sipper, sad face. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to chalk this one up to defeat. I don't think they're gonna do too many more drops of it. Today might have been the only day. It was so popular, and you know, it's fine. I don't need another sipper, but now I can go and eat. So what I ended up doing at Award Wieners was I just canceled my whole order because I was like, I don't want to wait for these fries. I want to go and wait for the parade. No, I wanted to go and see if the sipper was still at the cart, which it was not. But real quick, I just wanted to show you guys these really spooky looking flowers. Like, these are so cool. They look like regular daisies, but they have that spiky center, which I thought was really interesting. That's one thing you've got to give Disney credit for, is that they are all about the details and they always nail them. There's literally cool things to look at everywhere. Okay, so these are literally the items. So there is a loaded buffalo chicken fries plate at Flo's 8. This is the chicken tenders plate that I was talking about, the Carolina loaded tender. So I had to Google what Carolina was, and I guess it's just like a special type of barbecue sauce from the South. Sounds like it's got more of like a mustard base, which it sounds okay. See, that's the chili cheese fries that I canceled at Award Wieners. I mean, honestly, this sounds the best, and I'm probably gonna go back and get this. I'm so annoyed. They're gonna be like, oh, you changed your mind? I'll be like, yes. I saw a girl drinking this, and this actually sounded really good all the way until the vanilla vodka part. So it's an ube hot chocolate, but it comes with vanilla vodka, which I'm not a big drinker. So, I mean, honestly, I would try it if it was just ube hot chocolate, but I'm definitely passing on that. So, I mean, what do you guys think? What would you choose if you were me? Would it be the loaded buffalo chicken fries, the Carolina loaded tenders, or the chili cheese fries at Award Wieners? I'm thinking the chili cheese fries. I was definitely low-key getting hangry because it's just been so long since I've eaten. I literally had breakfast. So I thought when I got here I would have a snack, and then I also thought that we would have eaten by like 7:30, so definitely a little hangry. So yeah, I can't say the candy really helped me that much. But anyways, these are the famous chili fries that they have here specifically for Oogie Boogie Bash. And it looks like it's just their traditional film strip fries with some cheese, onions, chili, and some red hot Cheetos. So that was a nice little touch. I didn't know that there was going to be hot Cheetos in there, but I'm very hungry and I'm going to dig right into this. Of course, I treated myself to a Diet Coke. I couldn't get a girly bite with my fork, so here we go. It almost tastes kind of Indian. Like, I don't know how they cook the chili, but it's really, really tasty. These are so good. This chili is cooked really nicely. I like the cheese on there. It's not really melty, but I guess that's fine. The onions, I love red onions, and I'm not getting a whole lot of the red hot Cheetos, which is good because I'm not really like a huge fan of Red Hot Cheetos anymore. And the fries are really hot, so you know that it's fresh as hell. I mean, heck. I don't know if it's pork chili or beef chili or both or something else. I have no idea, but it's so good. If you like onions too, the onions add a really nice like crunch and flavor. I'm trying to think of what else I can say about this. 10 out of 10. I'm glad that I went back to Award Wieners for this. So I am actually really full right now, but I was walking away towards one of the treat trails and I found this pumpkin spice cream cheese bread. Now, I'm a huge fan of the cream cheese breads that they have here at DCA. I've had a few of them and I am such a sucker for pumpkin spice anything, and this is actually gonna be my very first pumpkin spice treat of this season, and I figured it's probably a good one to sink my teeth into. It is so messy, by the way. I should have grabbed a fork. I didn't even think about it. This is incredible. There's a perfect amount of cream cheese in the middle of the bread, which makes it just so decadent. Really cinnamony. I know sometimes people are like, oh, but it sounds like a lot of cream cheese. It's really not. It's just like the right amount to give it a little bit of cream. It's like a bite of fall. Like if fall had a taste, it would be this. This is really big, and I think it'd be really nice to share. I do have a pretty big tote bag with me, so I'm definitely gonna be saving this for the drive home. But if you see this at the parks, then you've gotta get it. It's definitely worth trying it out, but it's not like too sweet, and I feel like that's always the best compliment for dessert is when it's sweet, but it's not like too sweet. Like honestly, this would be so good with like a cappuccino or an iced coffee. But yeah, I love this. 10 out of 10.
Fun game.
Where's Pain and Panic?
Pain and Panic, on the other hand, that might rile me up. You know, I trusted them to go spy on Wonder Boy and my little nutmeg. But you know, when you trust them with something, you're making the mistake of trusting them to do something, and you can't really do that. You know, they'll muck it up somehow. I tasked them with turning Hercules fully mortal years ago. They couldn't even do that. They couldn't handle him as a baby, so I don't know why I'm expecting them to handle him and Megara. You know, not in their wheelhouse per se. Do you have any tasks that you think would be up to their speed?
Cats?
Bats?
Oh, cats.
Oh, cats. What about cats?
Would you take a cat?
Would I take a cat?
Yeah.
Would you take a cat? Yeah.
You seem like a cat guy, like a cat dad.
What do you mean I seem like a cat guy?
Cat guys are cool.
Cat guys are cool?
Yeah, cat dads are cool.
I thought you said like I seem cuckoo, like just need to have like a cat
No.
around me. Okay. The choice right there. I'm not for sure I'd go with that. Cats are more the Egyptians thing, you know. They're just across the ocean. You got bats. Loves her cats, that lady right over there, you know.
Yeah.
I try not to talk to the other pantheon so much. I've been standing there like quiet and menacingly. You looking for a job? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. I got a guy about yay high, muscles out to here, named Hercules.
I stopped recording, but Hades was like, oh yeah, Hercules, you know, Nepo baby. I was like, oh my God, that actor is so good. I think it was the same actor that played Hades last year, but we went back and forth for quite a while. I didn't hear what he said, and so then I said cats. I thought he said cats, and he was like bat, and I was like, no cats. And I was like, oh shit. So now we're like having this full-on conversation. So that was fun. Why don't we go and see, oh my God, I don't know what the line's gonna be like for Oogie Boogie right now, but I kind of want to just get that out of the way. And then I want to go to Villains Grove still, so let's check out the line for Oogie Boogie. Maybe it's a little bit shorter now because everyone's like waiting for the parade again. So, oh, look at the lighting. Isn't that so fun? Okay, Oogie Boogie, onward.
Come on in, folks! There's enough for everyone! Anyone want to play dice? What do we have here? Candy. Disgusting.
Next time, provide me the information I seek. This will be the last time you arrive empty-handed.
I'm sorry, but that was such a whack-ass character. I don't even know who that was. There were a few people in line like, who is that? Who is that? And there was this little kid that was like, it's the bad guy from Big Hero 6. I was like, bad guy? Like, there was hardly a bad guy in Big Hero 6. That was so lame. We could have gotten so many other villains. That guy was just a lame. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but this is basically like a sensory experience. So there's fog, there's different music, and then it kind of takes you through a bunch of different like characters. Like there was the Queen of Hearts where it was like all the roses. We saw Maleficent with the thorns. I think we're getting close to Scar and the hyenas because it's really, really foggy, and I thought I heard "Be Prepared." Like spooky, but I love it. It's just so beautiful, and they use the right amount of music where it's not like so much music, but then there's a lot of like ambient noise, and it sounds like you're in like some mystical forest. How fun was Villains Grove? That's got to be my favorite part of Oogie Boogie Bash. Like the treats and everything are great, the characters are great, but Villains Grove is that one part of the park that's only here for Oogie Boogie Bash, and so it's really, really nice to go in there. I almost want to do like one more lap before I leave, but I'm standing right in front of Grizzly River Run. Maleficent's treat trail is over here, and I actually haven't ever seen her before. She is a character at Disneyland that I've never seen before, and I'm really, really excited. She was probably one of the first villains that I really learned about just as a kid from watching the movies. And she used to really scare me. Like, she just looked so freaky because she had like green skin and she had very, very sharp features. And she was just like always angry. So she just like scared me. She reminds me of someone I know. This is so creepy. This literally reminds me of the White Witch from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Like, I feel like I'm on my way to the White Witch's house right now.
No. A disgrace to the book. I have seen many of you dressed as me, with horns growing in as well. Quite refreshing to be amongst like-minded individuals.
She's pretty scary. Like, she's gorgeous. Like, that actress was great. Oh my god, Pain and Panic! I loved Maleficent. That actress was great. She was good at like working the crowd. She really embodied Maleficent really well. And yeah, you know what? I might have to give her the credit for best villain out of her, Ursula and the Evil Queen. She's just very, very majestic looking and very like powerful. Like she very much like commands the room. Evil Queen, she like tries to, but she's kind of like desperate, you know? Like she's like desperate. Maleficent, I feel like she's not like desperate. I mean, Ursula too, she's kind of in that same category where you can actually feel that she's not like trying so hard. It's just like who she is. And even in The Little Mermaid, when Ariel first comes to Ursula and she asks for help, like Ursula herself never actually sought her out. It was just the eels that went and told her about her, but even then they didn't really do anything. They were just like, oh, Ursula could help, and that was it. So, I mean, it's a toss-up between Maleficent and Ursula, but I think when it comes down to like who would win like a duel between Ursula and Maleficent, I mean, probably Maleficent because she's got her staff and she can turn into a dragon and all that stuff. Like, Ursula just turns into a giant octopus. I'm pretty sure a dragon could take a giant octopus. Look, you guys, good things come to those who shop. I can't believe it's in here. I guess they did the late night restock, so they literally just have a size small and an extra small, which I would definitely be one of these. The small looks a little bit big, so I think I'm just gonna opt for the extra small. So cute, I love it. Taking her home, obviously. I can't even believe this. They brought the keys back, and I know these have been sold out for quite a while, so I'm so surprised to see them here. These are the special interactive park experience keys that came out for the Disneyland 70th this year. So all throughout the park, they have a bunch of different locations. I think there's 10 locations, and you basically put the key inside all of the keyholes in each location, and then you unlock like a different emblem on the key, and then when you get all of the locations, a little pin pops up. So I actually did a whole video on this, so I'll link that for you right here so you can kind of take a look at the whole thing. And I did the whole thing, so I went and I unlocked everything, and then the pin came out. It was a really cool little experience. That is a wrap. I am so tired. I cannot believe I got the ears and the sweatshirt. I did not plan on getting either of them tonight, let alone both of them. So it was a really nice surprise. Did miss out on the zipper, so I'm a little salty about that. But you know what? It's all good. What am I gonna do with that zipper anyways? It'll be fun to carry around tonight, and then I'm gonna have to deal with it in my room. So. How fun was Oogie Boogie Bash? I love it. It's definitely a tradition that I have now created for myself every single year. I definitely have to go to Oogie Boogie Bash at least one time, do the treat trails, do the character meet and greets. I love Villains Grove. Again, that's like my favorite part of Oogie Boogie Bash just because it's so unique to this event. Like, you can't do it any other time at the park, so it's a really, really special time to go and do it. Of course, the parade just kind of gets you into that holiday, that Halloween spirit. And we got those really good chili cheese fries, which I'm not really a big chili cheese fries girl, but those were perfection. So if you're coming to Oogie Boogie Bash, make sure that you check out some of these tips that I'm providing you guys, and comment down below and let me know if you're going and what you plan on dressing up as. I loved my costume. It was super comfortable. It's still really warm right now, so I'm actually still sweating inside of this costume. I can't believe it. I actually could have worn something like cute, you know, I mean, not that this isn't cute, but I could have worn something a little bit more risque and I wouldn't have had to worry about getting cold, but it is what it is. I'm just a big old Tigger dork. So make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already done that, and I will catch all of you in my next video. Bye.